Hey everybody, I apologize in advance for the noise. I am in a busy area at the moment, and so anyway, you've picked out your Grinderino. You've bought the coolest 3.5 and the toughest on the market. You picked out a color. You got some cool 3D prints. Now are you going to make it 4S or 6S or both? That's the question. So today what we're going to do is we're going to fly around a little bit over here. Nothing too crazy because I don't like wrecking my stuff. But we're going to see the difference between the 4S and the 6S and if there's really that much difference. This one here is a 4S mainly because of the motors that I'm running. The stack on this is a 35 4 or 6S stack. This one right here, which I call Scorpion, as you see why. This also has the 4S motors on it, but it has a 4 to 6S stack. I usually run 4S on this one. And this one is a 6S. And this was 4 or 6S. Because these motors you can cut it back and run 6 or run a full tilt and run 4S on it, but it's a little bit heavier, so I always run 6S on this one. So the ones we're going to be testing today is we're going to be flying this 6S and this 4S on the same milliamp battery, just different S's, different cells. And I'm not going to be flying this one today. I might, but this one's actually for sale on the website, so I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, let's get flying these things. guys, total arm was 321. So I'm gonna run one more 650 and maybe turn my body a little bit because I got a little breakup when I flew behind myself. Let's fly one more pack with this and then we'll fly the other one. Alright guys, that total arm was 325. The other one was I think 321, so we're pretty close as far as that. And I'm flying it pretty hard. I mean, it's kind of windy out here, and that's only a little 650 milliamp battery, so it's not too bad. When I'm flying the 850s, I'll get 6-7 minutes of hard flying on a 4S. All right, so let's get this one strapped in and get her up in the air. So that was about the same flight time, not very much longer, a few seconds longer. So let's see, this is the biggest battery that I run, the 850. This one's like a 120C burst. Not necessarily this particular brand, but the 850 size and that burst rate's about what I try to stick with when I get these 6S batteries. So let's see what kind of flight time and see if it affects the agility any running these. That was 5 minutes and 23 seconds on the 6S 850, and you do lose some agility, but it's not, I mean, the motors aren't even hot at all. They're cold actually. I know, to be fair, we need to run the 4S on an 850 just to see if it affects with the agility any. So let's do that now. Alright, so you see what you get out of this on an 850, and that on an 850 and a 650. You ever have one of them quads that is just like your go-to favorite, everything is perfect? That's this one. This thing is just freaking awesome. These 4S little Grinderinos are the bomb. The 6S, I personally don't really see the point in going with the 6S. It just makes them a lot heavier, and I'll put the weights of these with and without batteries and stuff in the description. But this thing's like heavy. That's got a full-size stack, or a 20 by 20 anyway. But I started using these all-in-ones, and they are a lot lighter. And with these, it depends on what you're going for. If you like the weight, kind of chunking the weight around, you know, the 6S's, they're awesome. Everything, both of them are awesome. But if you like fast flying and agility and flipping through stuff, I'd go with like the all-in-one 4S, definitely, with these motors, these Umagod Aerolites. Alright, these are just my opinions, guys. I'm sure some of you guys will disagree with me, and that is totally okay with me. Alright, you guys have a good day, and thanks for watching.